Hello everyone, welcome. I'm going to do a quick little gnome coloring out of Enchanted Gnomes by Coco Wyo. So if you have this book, you will know the pages I'm talking about. But this book has these cute little sets of 3 gnomes for the season. So there's a spring, a summer, a fall, and a winter, and I thought it'd be super fun to color a few of these on my channel. So being in fall, I'm going to go ahead and jump in with a fall one. Now I did copy this just because it's a little easier to zoom in and kind of color on camera, but my printer messed it up a little right here. We're going to work with it anyway. So let me pull you in a little. Alright, so now we're situated. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to base his hat, and these are just Sharpies. I have no idea what set this is out of because I mix all my Sharpies together. I have big cubicles on my desk of Sharpies categorized, sorry, it's late, by color. So I have no idea, and they do not put any color names, but just going in with a nice light blue. Now I did print mine fairly recently, so I'm going to try not to touch the black ink too much. I use an inkjet printer, which I love. It works really well for me, but if you don't let it dry all the way, you will have smearing trouble. So working around his nose, these little whiskers I'm going to put in with a white gel pen. Trying to decide if I should speed color this, but we'll start here and see how it goes. This is a super cute gnome book, though I did put a flip up. If you haven't seen it yet, I know lots of the channels have it already. But it is a super cute book. I do think it is one of my favorite gnome books that I have so far, and I have quite a few. I would like to get Mariola's, though. She has a cute little gnome book out. I have my eye on. So I will come back and touch that up with pencil. I'm just kind of getting my base layer. So I'm going to get my leaves in. Again, my printer kind of made the lines funky, but we're going to hope that we can hide it well. Okay, and then I think we'll do this one yellow. Okay, and then I pulled a bright orange. Always swatch your oranges in the Sharpie because I feel like this orange and the dark orange have almost the same lid, but they are way different colors. So I'm not really doing this as a tutorial necessarily, more of a color and chat kind of thing. October has like flown by and I haven't really got anything done, so okay, I'm gonna go ahead and color this pumpkin orange. I'm gonna try to avoid getting it in the letters if possible. I think in the book I'm going to do these a little different. I'm going to use the same color palette and just switch it up on the 3 of them. But I thought for the videoing part of things it would be fun to use different colors so it doesn't look so boring. But I have this book. Let me see. Let me show you real quick. So I have this book, Farm Sweet Farm by Marjorie Sernat, and I did this page with the vintage Sharpies. And I really, really like how it turned out. So I used the same batch of colors, I just mixed it up a little on each one. And that's kind of what I think I want to do in my book for my gnomes. But again, I thought I would do some brighter, fun ones for the channel. Now let me get situated again. Okay. So I'm going to go again over all that with pencil. I'm also going to do green, blue, green, blue. I want to kind of end on blue because I think I want to do his shoes. Green. Or I might pull a brown actually. Let's pull a brown. Using a Sharpie brown, but if I remember right, this one is almost dead. Might be enough to do his shoes. I know I have another one of these because I got new sets for Christmas. I just don't know where it's at yet. So we'll see if we can get it to at least fill his shoes in. I am trying to stick somewhat in the fall palette so it gives off fall vibes, but I know blue isn't necessarily in that. It went well with the green. Okay, I'm going to quickly fill in these letters right here with plain cream. I want to make it look like the letters are cut out a little bit. And I'm going to sharpen my yellowed orange. We're just going to kind of fill in edges. I'm going to take a canary yellow, and this is a tiny pencil. And I swear I keep pulling a bigger one, and every time I go to use it, this tiny one is the only one I could find. So we're going to roll with it. Okay, and then we're going to take regular orange. And then again, when I do the pumpkin part on the outside, I will darken around that and that will pop out a little better. I thought I had my skin tone colors pulled, but I guess not. So here's my peach. I'm going to follow the lines that they've put in for the nose. Okay. We'll go salmon pink for this one. Oh, that might not be light enough. I need to find my light peach. This is a Crayola signature, and if you have not tried them, they are awesome pencils. I just wish they came in a little bit bigger of a set. I need color choices. Okay, and this is Nectar, and I'm just shadowing a little bit of his nose. Oh, totally forgot hands. So, how is everyone doing? How's everything going? Anyone have any fun Halloween plans? Our town, we have a small town, so we usually block off Main Street. The kids have half day of school, and we block off Main Street. The ambulance comes and parks, and they have like a skeleton in the back, and the stores sit outside with candy and things like that. So it's kind of nice to just be able to go up and down Main Street and not have to do the dark thing necessarily. his hands in. Okay, for his beard, I pulled 70% warm, medium cold, and 20 French. I don't know if I will use them all, but we're going to start with 70% warm, and we're kind of going to darken around his nose like that's all tucked in there. My daughter is going to be a cheerleader this year. She is still not into scary Halloween, so I was like, are you gonna have a black eye or vampire teeth or anything? She said, nope, I'm gonna be cute. That makes that fairly easy. I'm just glad she picked the first year. I was so excited. I had 2 boys, and I was so tired of like Pokemon and dinosaurs and Power Ranger costumes, so I was so excited. The first year she was big enough to pick her Halloween costume, and I took her to the store and she was checking them all out, and she picked a pink Power Ranger. I was so excited for like a princess. No, pink Power Ranger. But that's okay. She is on it now. She has a glitter bow and everything all picked out. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And again, I am trying to just blend in this little mishap with the printer here a little bit. I'm going to turn this just a little so that I can kind of put in my own little streaks here a little. So if you like this cute little gnome series, well, let me know. If you'd rather see it in a speed coloring or music in the background, well, let me know. Just kind of testing the waters here. I didn't do a Teresa Goodridge color along. I did a tutorial on apples and pumpkins, but I didn't do an actual color along this month, so I have some extra time to play with some things, trying to see what people like, what we're feeling. Same thing if anything you want to see for the holiday season or in general. Just kind of shadowing under where that part would hang over. Okay. This isn't perfect yet, but I will come back and play with it so that you don't have to watch me play with his beard for 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to show you. Oh, let me quickly. Sorry, keep turning. If I don't do this real quick, I will forget about it all together down here. So I'm just kind of shadowing under those V's. And I will come in with the light. And this is just to give it like a pumpkin shadow look. So I'm going to pull it downward in the shape of the beard. And I'll come in with that light. And then I will come back and kind of add the streaks and lines to it and all that. Okay, for the hat, I'm just going to quickly go with a true blue. And I'm just going to darken up the edges. And this is going to look weird for a second because these aren't matching blues, but again, I will put those whiskers in with a white gel pen, so I'm just going over them for now. Leaving a fuzzy line for blending. Okay, and then I'm going in with blue slate. This month feels like it has flown by. Like I haven't got anything colored and it's already almost over. Okay, this is just white. This just gives it a little more of a worn, clothy fabric look. And then again, I will come in with the gel pen and kind of add the white lines to his hat, make it look like it's sewed. So the blue will go here. Okay, this blue slate. And then again with my tiny little white pencil here. I know all my pencils are tiny. That's how you know it's getting to be the end of the year. Alright, so there is the blue parts of his hat. The green, I had my greens out. I have washi tape stuck everywhere because I did a really cool project with washi tape. Kelly green and Celadon green. Not sure if that's how you say that, but I'm rolling with it. It is like 1 in the morning here. I felt like I was really far behind. So I was like, you know what? We're going to do a couple of videos. Everyone's sleeping in the house. It's quiet. Okay, again, we're going to clean the white pencil because if we drag it across our green after running it across that blue, we're going to have a mixed mosh of colors. Now, if you feel like your highlight is too bright, because that one does feel a little bright, I'm going to go back over with the lightest of the two. Just quickly tame it down. Now, even if you're not using the same colors, any of those techniques are helpful to you. Okay, lighter green, white, blend it up real good, and then again we're going to I'm going to pull Indian Throne blue. Yes. And I'm going to make sure it's sharp. I don't want this to be a big dark line. I just want to emphasize the separation of my colors a little bit right here, where I might have got a little messy with things and covered lines. Same thing over here. Yours will probably have a little more edge on his hat where yours didn't get cut off by your printer. All right, and there's our little blue guy. So I'll do the same thing to his clothes there. I'm going to take pumpkin orange and I am going to quickly do this pumpkin, and then I think we are about done. I want to do these. I thought they would be like cute little fun projects here. Okay, so just where the shadows are, a little around the letters, just mainly to help them stand out, not really for any other reason. But if you want to go one darker, add a brown or a Tuscan red to your pumpkin, you can. It's totally up to you. Okay, I'm going to take regular orange. Gonna leave a little bit of highlight here and there, which means I'm gonna not cover all of my marker just yet. I am pressing a little bit hard, but I am generally heavy-handed anyway, so. Right, and there is our pumpkin. And again, I will probably come back and touch up a few of the spots here. Make them a little darker. Pumpkin stem. Do I have a lighter brown out already? This is a goldenrod. Fingernails I'm going to do in Nectar, which was also a skin color. I just noticed I kind of forgot the tip on his finger, so I'm going to take my lightest color. Okay, and then shoes. I don't think I have much out for browns at the moment. Whoa, whoa. And I keep throwing stuff on the floor, which is helpful. This is a Koi Ainur Hardmouth Polycolor. I have a new set of these I've been trying to use more, so I have my browns pulled out. I'm going to use this as my darkest color, just because I don't have my Prismas close by. I got so many projects going on, so many things I was going to get done, so many things I started, a couple book buddy colors, and now my desk is a disaster. Okay. So this is a very rough layer, as you can tell. I am doing that on purpose. So that way his shoes will look a little worn. All right. And there is our first little gnome guy. So again, we'll see how they go. I might pop back on and do one of these two down the road. Questions, comments, anything like that, please let me know. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.